Hello and welcome to the third part of making a Pathfinder 2nd edition character. This part that we're in now is actually going to be the easiest part of all of it because in this part we are going to do the number crunching because we have a lot of numbers that we need to do the math for, and this is going to get really, really interesting really fast. So in D&D, you're either proficient or you're not with something. If you're proficient with it, you get a bonus, depending on your level, anywhere from, I think, 2 to 6. If you're not proficient, you just get a big fat 0. In Pathfinder, this is where the training that you saw comes in. So let me go deep. Okay, so like I said, as you can see, we've got training, expert, master, and legendary. That's what the T, E, M, and L stand for. The level of training you have in something, the bigger the bonus you're going to get. If we look at the top of the sheet, you see it all right here. If you're untrained in a skill, you get a +0 to it. If you're trained in a skill, you get 2 plus your level. If you're expert, you get 4 plus your level. If you're a master, you get 6 plus your level. And if you're legendary, you get 8 plus your level. Now, the thing is that, and I'll tell you this right now, Master and Legendary, you cannot achieve at first level. Master, I want to say without looking it up, 7th level, you can start taking Master skills. 13th level, you can start taking Legendary. But, again, so we only need to worry about 0, 2, and 4. Also, more importantly, being trained in skills over here will determine what you can do with the skills. So take like thievery, for example. With thievery, even if you're untrained, you can steal. If you're trained, though, you can palm objects and conceal objects. Talk to your game master about what it is you can and cannot do with your skills depending on your training. So here's what we're doing. As you can see, everything's got a skill associated with it, just like in D&D. Dexterity, intelligence, strength, intelligence, and so on and so forth. We're going to put in the bonus that we get for our training, which is 2 plus our level. So everything that we are trained in, we get +3 proficiency bonus. Everything we're not trained in, we get a 0. But now, I said I was going to mention this. If you remember, we took the Assurance Religion feat. We took the Assurance Religion feat due to our scholar background. What that does is something a little different. Your proficiency modifier is in effect with this. And what it does is, if you use the religion skill, at least with this character, or any skill you have assurance in, you can forego rolling and instead just have an outcome equal to 10 plus your proficiency level. No ability modifiers or penalties, no item modifiers, nothing else. And since we're trained in religion, we will have a +3 proficiency bonus. So instead of just straight up rolling, you can just say I have a 13 in religion. What do I find out? That's what the assurance feat does. So anyway, we're going to start with the skills. We are going to literally put in all these freaking numbers. We're not going to put in the zeros for the proficiency that we don't have training in, but we are going to put in all the other numbers. And then we're going to end up with a lot of totals. As a matter of fact, they're kind of like, and there we have all our skill bonuses going all the way down the line. The proficiencies, you can see, definitely makes a difference because we have a +7 in stealth due to being proficient with it with an 18 dexterity, but we only have a... Nope, actually, we are actually proficient with both the dex skills. But we have a +5 in academia lore due to being proficient with it, but we only have a +2 in arcana because we're not proficient with it. So we're going to do the same thing up here with our saving throws. Our fortitude goes off con, and unfortunately, our constitution is a -1. but because we're an expert in it, we get 4 plus our level, which is 5. So our fortitude is actually going to be 4. Our reflex, we have a 4 dexterity and a 5 proficiency. So our reflex is actually going to be a big fat 9. And we're trained in will, so we have a 3 proficiency there. We have a 1 wisdom modifier, so we actually have a 4 will. Our fortitude is the same as our will, and our fortitude is actually down. Now, in the last part, by the way, we're actually going to get equipment, and we're actually going to fill in the melee strikes, the range strikes, the armor, everything else that's here. And that will come in the next part. Oh, we did change our hit points to 15. Oh, our perception. We are expert in perception, so we get a 5 proficiency bonus and a 1 wisdom. So we have a 6 perception, and we have low light vision. So we're going to write that right there. All right. Please pardon the handwriting. I am doing this like second-handed through a phone screen. So there we go. We only need to equip our character now. I will say this. It doesn't sound like a lot of money, but we have 150 silver to spend. Again, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I will tell you this. A silver piece in Pathfinder 2e is like a gold piece in D&D. We actually have 150 gold to spend. So we're going to buy our equipment next time. And till then, take care. Peace.